Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here is a really unique fig tree. I tried to find out what variety this fig tree is, but A, I'm not good with varieties, and B, there are several, meanwhile you can maybe say a lot of varieties marketed in Germany, but from time to time people will bring some little plants from other countries, so maybe this is not even a variety which is supposed to be cultivated in Germany. So no idea what it is. What I can say that it is usually the earliest variety that ripens in Heidelberg. This year we had a couple freak figs in May and June, and now even in July a lot of the normal brown varieties like brown turkey or Bananenfeige are ripe. But this one is usually the earliest one, actually the only one which should be ripe around this time of the year. The next peculiar thing, when I say ripe, I mean you look at the fruit, they don't really look brown or blue or even yellow, and still a lot of them are ripe. It's a little bit hard to see which ones. Usually when they get ripe, they get a little bit yellowish. They're still mostly green, but like greenish yellowish. And they get so soft that they start hanging slightly from the tree. Let's find a really ripe one. Oh yeah, here is one. Here is another. You see the tree is loaded. I'm sure you could get like 200 kilograms from this tree if you could climb. The other peculiar thing about those figs is, even when fully ripe, yeah, they look kind of yellowish greenish. Even when fully ripe, they're a little bit watery. This one is actually good. Pretty sweet. In dry summers, dry and hot summers, they can get pretty sweet. And the last weeks were mostly dry and hot, but this specific variety needs really good summers to taste good. Other figs, okay, in bad summers, wet and cold summers in Germany, no fig tastes good. In mediocre summers, most figs will taste okay, but this here needs really good summers. Look at this one. It's already shriveled up. The skin has even started some discoloration, but still it's, yeah, decently sweet, but not incredibly sweet like a lot of other figs. It has the typical fig aroma. Not a bad fig if you get it in a really good year. Well, what's the shelf life of this fig? It's basically 0. It's extremely soft, and yeah, a couple days ago I filled the bag with them. And after just 10 minutes on the bike, I had one giant mass of fig jam in the bag. Quite a strange variety. I understand why it's not being marketed so much. The taste is not that supreme. You can definitely not bring them to the market. You will not be able to make them survive, and yeah, even if you basically have to eat them from the tree. You have to pick them and eat them more or less immediately. That's the only way to enjoy them. So I guess those are some reasons why this tree is not found a lot more often in Germany. But I mean, there are actually reasons for cultivating it. One is, well, you can see it better from below. The tree is really loaded with figs, even the lower branches. Look at them. That's not typical for most fig varieties, such a number of huge figs. And then they ripen pretty early. In normal years, they ripen several weeks before the other fig varieties. If you have a good year with a Nice dry summer. They might not be as tasty as a Bananenfeige, but they are definitely good enough. And if you just want to make jam or something else, well, now just single figs are ripe, but in 3 or 4 days you can pick buckets full of figs from this tree. Okay, folks, I hope you can maybe suggest what variety this could be. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the parks and gardens of Germany. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.